Hi, welcome to my channel. So this month in Boxycharm, we got this palette by PUR, and today I'm just going to be sharing some of my thoughts and opinions on that palette, and I'm also going to be doing a look using this palette. So to start, it came with a eyeshadow primer, and so I'm going to be using that today. Now this primer is thick. It's the first time that I put it on my eyes, I was like, oh, this is not gonna work. The shadows are not gonna blend on this, but I was wrong. It actually works really good, and the shadows blend really nicely on top of it. So yeah, this is the Get a Grip primer that just came with the palette. Alright, so the first time I used this palette, I was like, no, I did not like it at all. Well, I didn't hate it, but it definitely didn't live up to the expectations I was really hoping. First of all, let's talk about the packaging of this palette. This palette is so cute. You got little aviators, and then there's like a Ferris wheel and palm trees, and it just really makes me think of like the beach, and I'm all about that, especially this time of year. I start craving the beach, and I'm constantly talking about it. Just ask anybody that knows me. So these, like the mattes are pretty good. Like, I haven't had any problems blending the mattes, especially on top of this primer. They're very, very nice, and they blend nicely. This metallic right here, or I don't know if it's a metallic, like a shimmer or whatever, it is awful. It doesn't even, I'll just like swatch it really quick for you on my hand. Like, it just doesn't do anything, and it looks like it would be so pretty, but it's really lacking. Honestly, you can't even tell it really has shimmer on it when you swatch it. These up here they're okay. They're nothing exciting. They're nothing to like rave about, but you can get them to work. You can get them built up to what you want them to be. As far as these two shades go, I didn't have any luck with the purple. Granted, I've only tried it one time, so I maybe haven't given it the fairest shot. I'm going to try it out a little more. But this pink, the pink blends beautifully. I absolutely love this pink. It is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to start my eye look, and then we'll talk more about the actual shadows. So I think I'm going to take and put this all over, like, as a transition shade for starters. And like I said, the mattes blend really nicely. Now, let's talk about the glitters. The glitters are interesting for sure. So yeah, what I'm doing right here is I just took some of that transition shade, and I'm going to blend it like all over up, and this is just like putting a base down. And I wish that this transition shade was a little lighter. It looks lighter than it does on camera. For some reason on camera it looks really orange. But anyway, the glitter, I used the glitter the first time I used the palette. And to be fair, I don't have a lot of really experience with the pressed glitters. I don't use them often. The metallics or even like foiled or like shimmeries are kind of my jam. I haven't really broadened my whatever. I haven't really used glitters. We'll say that. Not that I haven't, they're just not my usual go-tos. But I tried it on the first day, and I did kind of like a look that I would normally do. I did the same thing I'm doing with this transition shade, and then I put one of these darker colors in the crease. I tried to put this metallic all over my lid, and it didn't work, as we discussed earlier. And then I was just gonna pop like a little bit of glitter like on top, like the center of my lid, just, you know, pop, pop, pop. And it didn't work. It did not work at all. I instantly was like, oh my god, I just ruined everything. But that was my fault. I didn't use them to the best of their ability. So I'm not holding that against them. I didn't use the primer that came with it. I used just the normal eyeshadow primer that I always use. And it's not, like, it was all over my face. And I will say this about the other, it looks so much more orange in the camera than it does in person. Okay. I will say this, I took a nap later that day, and when I woke up, my entire face was covered in glitter. It was like bunched up like right here on my nose, and it was like under my eyes, and that was the only thing left on my eyes. So like all the other shadows had completely fallen off, and it was just like the glitter had ran all over my face. I mean, like, concentrated to around my eyes, but there was still glitter all over my face. So I don't know how I feel about that necessarily, because I feel like just taking a nap. Like, it's not like I went to bed and woke up like 8 hours later. Like, I just took a couple hour nap, and I feel like that the eyeshadow should not have completely came off. Like, I've never had eyeshadow just completely come off my eyes before. So I don't know about that. But I haven't had a problem, like, when I wear this throughout the day and I don't take a nap. I haven't really had a problem with it coming off. So I guess just don't nap in these shadows. It would be my recommendation. Okay, so I'm just blending this side again. And these do blend out really nicely. I like how this shade blends out. Okay, so yesterday, back to glitter talk. Yesterday, I tried the glitters again, and I did everything that I could think that I should do. I used the primer that came with it, and I took a brush and concentrated it like on my lid. I didn't just take my finger and dab. Like, I took a good amount on my brush and put it on, and it was gorgeous. It was so cute. I really wish, so I took it off pretty much immediately after I did it, and I really regret not taking a picture of it, but I was headed to work, and I felt like it was just maybe a little bit too much for work, so I did take it off. And let me just say that it took me at least 5 makeup wipes, or not at least, it took me 5 makeup wipes to get the glitter off my eyes. And it was all over my face. That's another thing. It was all over my face. And I don't even know how it got all over my face, because it's not like I was going like this or anything. Like, I don't understand how it got all over my face, but it did. All day I had, oh, okay. So now I'm going to take this pink shade that I love so very much, and I'm going to put this in my crease and just kind of, you know, blend it out. So yeah, it was all over my face all day. I had, oh god, I got that where I shouldn't have. All day I had glitter all over my face. And it was in my eyebrows, it was all over. And today still, even after taking a shower and washing my face, I still have like glitter in my brows. I got a little speck down there. I don't know if you can see it, but it just gets everywhere. And I guess that's probably just the way that glitter is, but like, I was like, oh, it was all over even after trying to take all my makeup off. So sometimes I like to take this small little crease brush and put the shadows where I want it, and then I'll take a fluffier one and just kind of blend it out. That's what I'm doing today. I really like this pink and the transition shade together. It gives you a really pretty, just, I don't know, just like diffused pink. I really like it. Mixes together. We'll kind of maybe call it sunsetty. I don't know. It's really pretty though. And when I used that glitter, it was the first time I had ever used that pink, and I like this pink more than I was expecting. I'm doing with the pink what I wanted to do with the purple, and it just didn't work. Did not work. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do this to the other eye, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I got the pink all blended out, and it looks so gorgeous. I love this pink so much. So now I think I'm going to take... See, this is the time that I want to use that metallic or shimmer, whatever, so bad. But I think I'm going to try one up here. Maybe go in with this one just on my lid. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that one or the gold one. I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't think I've used this one yet. So let's give it a try. I'm just gonna put it on my finger and pop it on. Ooh, that looks so cute. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'm very happy with that decision. Oh, wow. So cute. I love it. Okay. So, my opinion of this palette has really changed. Like I said, when I first used it, I was like, oh no, awful. But I have used this palette about every day this week. And every day, I kind of like it a little more and a little more. So, that's a good sign. It's changed my opinion, I will say that. I'm going to take this shader brush and just get some more of that shadow and pack it on. It's very pretty. And one thing I will say also is that I have my foundation on right now, and I haven't been doing that lately because I hate fallout and I hate how it looks. And this, like, okay, if you're using the glitters, definitely do your eyes first. But, like, what I did today, I have hardly any fallout. Just a tiny bit right there from the shadow I'm using right now. But that's it. And that's pretty good. Because normally I have quite a bit of fallout with a lot of the other palettes that I use. So I'm happy about that. I'm just going to blend that and then pop a little more just right on top. Yeah, so I love that. It's it's very pink. Don't get me wrong, that is pink. If you do not like pink eyeshadow, well, this is not for you. But you could use these mattes. Don't put the pink in your crease. Put one of these darker colors in your crease. Throw any one of these shimmers on your eyelid, and it's going to be a pretty look, you know. You don't have to go crazy with the pink like I did today. But I really wanted to do the pink. So, yeah. So, I'm going to put a little bit of eyeliner on my lower lash line. Okay, so what I said about the fallout just being a tiny bit, looking up close, I actually see that last shimmer shade is kind of all over under my face. So keep that in mind. But like I said, I normally do my eye makeup first, so that's not really a problem. I just didn't today for some reason. Now I'm going to take more of that pink and put it under my lower lash line. Alright, now we just gotta throw on some mascara. I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished eye look, and I really like it. I really like that pink. I think it's honestly very wearable. Granted, I'm somebody that I pretty much wear whatever every day. I love eyeshadow, but I really like this look. Now, as far as my opinions on the palette, I do like it, and I will definitely get some more use out of it. I don't know if I would recommend going out and purchasing this palette. I feel like, yes, the shadows work. Yes, you can get a good look from them. Yes, the glitters are a lot of fun for the right occasion. However, I think that you could get a better quality, like a ColourPop palette would cost. Now, I think this palette, I can't remember, I want to say it was in the $30 range, high 20s, low 30s, we'll say. And I think for that price, you could get a better quality palette. Like I said, ColourPop's amazing. They're probably about half that price. So I don't know if I would recommend going out and purchasing this palette per se. However, if you are like me and you got it in a Boxycharm, or you already have this palette, you can definitely find some very good looks with this. But as far as going out and purchasing on yourself, I don't know if I would recommend that. Unless, you might be super down with everything that's happening. And now that I'm like talking about each shadow individually, the only two that I actually had like problems with were, this one that I've complained about 20 times because it's so pretty, and I just really wish that would work, because that would probably be my favorite one of the whole palette. And that purple I didn't have good luck with, but I'm going to give the purple another chance and we'll see what happens. But like I said, those were the only two that I seriously do not like in the palette. The rest of them, you can definitely get them to work. So if this is something that you would like, then you buy it if you want. But that's my personal opinion on this palette, and thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.